jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Saying that you're the best, you gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy, is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
What up, it's your boy Roy Jones Jr. and right now you tune into World Combat Sports.
Yo, shout out to the first in the building, Lost Art of Boxing. LAB, what's good? On deck with it. Y'all already know what it is. We back for another one. Big shout out to the supporters. Without them, this channel wouldn't be at 9.7. That's crucial. You need to know the specific numbers when you're speaking about WCS's channel, because the small numbers are what matters now. Come on, 9.7. Get those numbers up now. You know what I'm saying? Because that changes everything in life. For real. That changes everything in life. Those numbers, those subscriber counts, you know what I'm saying? Before you can get your taxes, they need to know a specific analytic printout. You know what I'm saying? A specific analytic printout and make sure you qualify to file taxes. That's real talk. Those of you that's in the building, hit the like button, man. You already know what the thumbnail is, man. Manager Marty exposed. You already know who Manager Marty is, right? You know he's famous for saying roll the tape. And also, you know, his pretty much his content on his channel is boxing management. That's what he's about. You know, his information, his expertise, all of what he knows and primarily speaks about, you know, considerably attached to boxing is the business of the sport and so forth. So you've seen him on many panels. You've seen, you know, some people try to say he flagged their channel and all this other stuff. You know, he's been on some panels enough to have a boxing discussion, you know, but WCS wanted to come on here. Andrew Charles, what's good? What's good? We need about 15 in here, man, because y'all gonna love this. Y'all gonna love this. Come on, man. We need about 15 in this mug right here before I even get started on Manager Marty. You know what I'm saying? You know how YouTube is, man. You know how YouTube is. You get to view everybody's content. You feel me? You're gonna agree, disagree with certain channel hosts, certain content creators. You know what I'm saying? This is not the first time. It won't be the last time where someone gets exposed. It won't be the first. It won't be the last time. But no, it's a reason. It's always a reason for someone to get exposed. That's all you need to know. Because they love using the word exposed. Exposed. Andrew Charles, what's good? What's good? What's good? You know what I'm saying? The topic of this afternoon is your favorite content creator, Manager Marty. Roll the tape, Manager Marty. You know what I'm saying? J Ready on deck. What's good? What's good? Mr. Pass in the building. Y'all need to hit the like button on your way in. I appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, roll the tape. That's what he says. Roll the tape when it comes to boxing business. When he starts to speak on the sport, he says, roll the tape so y'all can pay attention. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can pay attention to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been on here this long. I don't think Manager Marty been on here too long. to be honest. His channel is still growing. I think he's close to 3,000 subs so far. And from what I see, there's subscribers that tune into his show. You know what I'm saying? He has a pretty good following thus far. You probably seen me and him on another channel where I disagreed with something that he said. So we had some words back and forth, more so me than him. And, we was just communicating. We was just chopping it up on the panel or whatever. And then I ended up getting off the panel. But that was pretty much the last time up to now that I even, pretty much said something to him or whatever. But as you can see, there's always something going on YouTube, y'all. Always. You know what I'm saying? Most of these people, these content creators that you see on the strength of what they doing out here, you don't really know them. You don't really know them. You just see them in transit. You see them as they doing a live stream, or somebody may drop the link to whatever's going on. I mean, the YTC is a jungle. Anybody who don't know that by now, you haven't been paying attention. This is the jungle. This is a Serengeti over here. It can be that way. I'm talking about as far as the mood, the atmosphere, but it can be crazy on other ways. When people attempt to try to take social media into real life. Seriously, real talk. Travis, what's good? What's good? Toby Bartlett on deck. What's good? Salute everybody. Mr. Paz lost all the boxing. He's giving a shout out. Appreciate the ones in the chat. Shouting out the ones in the chat. Camaraderie is good. Camaraderie is good. You know what I'm saying? So you probably asking yourself what this about when you hear the word expose. Expose can mean many things. You identifying some issues, with that person. And we all love to do that on YTC. We like to identify issues, bro. We love to identify issues, especially if someone is getting kind of snapped in to the way YouTube runs, and there's some disagreements here and there, or you may agree with the person, but you just get into the damn rhythm and flow of what that channel is all about. You know what I'm saying? We already know that some people like your channel, some people don't like your channel, but it's all about what you talking. What are you talking about? What are you really talking about? So his theme is the business of boxing. His trajectory is to pretty much educate people by rolling the tape on the business of boxing. And a lot of content creators on YouTube do not fully understand what the business of boxing is. But in order for you to speak on the business of boxing, it's good for you to have some type of understanding, experience, expertise for you to speak on it, because they're going to fact check you. You're going to get fact checked. People are going to do some digging. They're going to find out who you are. They're going to try to do some research. And that's where we at right here. That's where we at with Manager Marty, man. Had to do some research and see if this brother is who he say he is. Because that's very, very important to know. If I'm going to roll the tape, I need to understand if what I'm seeing on the tape is absolutely certified official. You feel me? I mean, it's my right to do that. It's my right to do that. Because you don't get too many individuals on YouTube that can talk outside of boxing, talking about the primary roles and positions that is held, with managing a fighter. Because managing a fighter is quite different than a promoter and a fighter. I mean, a manager has a lot more administrative duties that they have to do, logistics, liaison, and all that stuff. So let me bring on the first thumbnail that's going to expose the shh out of Marty. Check this out, man. Check this thumbnail out, y'all. Check out this thumbnail, man. Look who was having brunch. WCS. You know what I'm saying? Manager Marty. The man himself, certified official Carlos, aka Los. You know what I'm saying? Was on deck. I forgot his friend's name, but you know, his friend came to. Man, we all sat down and had lunch to get some education on boxing business. You know what I'm saying? I had to get some education on the management of boxing, bro. So we sat down and ate. We had some chow. You know what I'm saying? Like we supposed to do on here. Now, everybody can have a meeting like this. Everybody can't have a meeting like this, right? But we did. You know what I'm saying? And everyone was exchanging, you know, conversation about different topics of boxing. Pretty much, Marty was able to provide his expertise on the managerial side of boxing. And let me tell you something about Marty. Marty absolutely is official when it comes to knowing what he's talking about with the managerial side. I know people are going to sit up here and have their, you know, gripes and complaints because everybody want to be an expert. But the man know what the fuck he talking about, y'all. He know what he talking about, man. He cool people. He's solid dude. I know a lot of people wasn't expecting this. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but shoot, we sat down and had chow, bro. We was talking, you know, we was chopping it up. And, you know, Marty was giving some line for line managerial expertise. I suggest y'all subscribe to the man channel and pay attention to what he has to say, because, you know, when somebody gives you information straight off the, you know, the cuff like that, that means their recall memory is from experience. That means they know how to regurgitate the information to the listener. You know what I'm saying? He really understands what the business side is. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, I have a much more better understanding of how in depth he is with boxing. You know what I'm saying? And this is no BS, man. You know, we linked up. He was down in the ATL. And we ended up getting some chow. And, you know, called up my boy Los. You know what I'm saying? One of the official solid dudes in America. We came and chopped it up and had brunch, man. And you know, World Combat Sports is even able to get some education about the managerial side, managing fighters, which to me, I'm never going to hold down the position of a managerial, you know, managing a fighter. But like I said before, it's best for you to have the knowledge of what you're speaking on so you can better understand situations like that was going on with Red Catch, that was going on with Henry Lundy at BOK Prime, that was going on with, you know, the whole Adrian Broner situation. You kind of get a gist of certain intricate details. But truth be told, man, you know, Marty is official, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I suggest y'all go over there and check him out. I know you was expecting something different, but it ain't nothing, man. It ain't nothing different than the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? We actually linked up. Now, you know, there's a clear connection outside of YouTube, you know, on this boxing shit, you know, positive vibes, chopped it up for over an hour, you know what I'm saying, talking about this boxing. And that's how it is, man. You know, it's official, certified, and true. The brother knows what he's talking about. So when you hear Manager Marty talking about roll the tape, man, he's pretty thorough with his shit, bro. Real talk. He's pretty thorough with his stuff. I mean, with his info, you know, what he's talking about. And, you know, I was taking notes. I was taking notes on certain things that I wasn't paying attention to on BoxRec, which, man, it is absolutely like, already boxing is so open-ended, right? But even boxing being open-ended and unregulated, it's little small details that really move the fight cards that you won't pay attention to, and you can find those fine details on BoxRec. Well, I can say that when he told me those details about BoxRec, they made all the sense in the world. They linked up. They linked up. They made sense. I was like, damn, that shit is for real. And it was coming from a manager perspective on what they're looking at on BoxRec and how they go about doing certain areas of business when it comes to selection of fighters. Very, very informative, man. Very, very informative. I ain't gonna lie to you. Very, very informative, bro. Cooking with Sir Senior. Salute to you. Travis Bryant. What's good? Bruce Gas, Boxer Jazz and more. What's good? He say IL for Marty. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all sub, man. Dude know what he's talking about with managerial expertise in boxing. He ain't just talking over there in Philly. You feel me? He ain't just talking, man. He know his shit. He know his shit, bro. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? No cap. He knows his shit about managing fighters. And outside of what you think you would have heard that was a lie, you know, that they was pushing about him being licensed. He ain't been licensed. That's cap. You know what I'm saying? He knows those individuals on the commissions. And he, you know, for whoever said he ain't a manager or nothing, that's a lie. That's an absolute lie, man. Don't believe, you know, just because it's viewers and you got a host that's being a rat, you know, don't believe all that, bro. Don't believe all that. You get the truth from the person themselves. See, if we never had this encounter, I wouldn't be able to be, you know, to speak on it. But I can absolutely speak on it. You know, he pretty much know the top dogs in the commission side of the house that only, you know, certain people would know about. And then when it was said that he wasn't licensed in these states, that's a lie, bro. That's a lie. That's a lie. Michael Johnson boxing talking more say what happened now. Dude, you sound like my parents, man. Michael Johnson said what happened there. Dude, I don't go in on people like that all the time. I'm not giving you that pressure. Michael, come here. Man, what happened there? God damn it. Don't get me get my belt. Go get my belt. Go get my strap off the door. God damn it, these kids. The XO Factory on deck. Salute, bro. WCS, what's good, OG? I'm back on deck, big bro. Listen to the cook session. Let's get these likes up, everybody. Shout out to the XO Factory in the building, man. You already know. I think I got Sir Senior on deck. Jay Ready, respect WCS. No doubt, Jay Ready. Y'all should definitely go check my man out, bro. He's official, certified, and true. Take it from me, man. I don't just boost up people. But man, Marty hit me up when he was in the A, bro. No doubt we linked up. You know, everybody you see at the table. And, you know, we was discussing some things, conversing as brothers. So don't think black man can't you know, communicate. We can communicate. Conversation is very conducive too. And this was one of those conversations, man. So you already know, man. Respect given. Salute. I hope Michael Johnson feels a little bit better now, because, you know, he reminded me when I was growing up. When you know, I heard my parents get that call from the principal. You know what I'm saying? What happened now? What this got to do? Well, Mr. Johnson, we just want to let you know that he's currently suspended from school for a 10-day period. All right. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but he has missed several days totally. Not just the morning, afternoon. He's been out of school for several days consecutively. What do you want to do with that? Because he's headed to the juvenile detention center really soon if you don't do anything about your kid. Michael said, what happened there? That shit was funny as hell, dog. It sounds just like my parents used to say. What happened? Oh, my God, what happened? Why the school is calling? What happened now? Now, I was just giving, you know, Manager Marty his damn respect, man, when it comes to what his overall, you know, stamp of approval is on this YTC shit. You know what I'm saying? His stamp of approval is managerial in the sport of boxing, managerial expertise in the sport of boxing. So a lot of people come over here and they may have these labels attached to them, but you really may not ever speak to them unless you see them at a fight, or you get the opportunity like I did. You know what I'm saying? He reached out when he was in the A, visiting his peoples, and I definitely linked up. You know what I'm saying? So we was able to sit down and have some chow and, talk some boxing. But at the end of the day, man, y'all need to check him out, man. He's a very educated brother. Very educated brother. And you might can learn something. You just talking about boxing. If you want to learn another layer, as far as if you was actually trying to get more involved in boxing, then guess what? You can figure some shit out. It don't have nothing to do with box rec as far as too much with the numbers. It will be something that you wouldn't expect. You know what I'm saying? And how the selection process goes on box rec. And it's even deeper than that. It even deals with the business aspect, the contractual aspect of boxing. The fighters themselves, how they're locked into certain things. Why we seeing certain situations play out the way they did recently. He broke that shit down, man. He broke that shit down. I can't really talk and name descriptively about some of the fighters, to use them as an example, but yeah, man, it's pretty cool shit, bro. It's good. It's cool shit, bro. I think Jay Reddy, if I'm not mistaken, that might be Marty. I'm thinking. This is pretty cool, WCS. No doubt, Andrew. Salute to you. I was just, salute to Andrew, man. I was just looking at one of your comments you made like a year ago on one of my vids because, certain people was leaving comments on the vids recently. So I was just trying to do some sanitation and policing. But, yeah, I think Jay Reddy is Marty, man. Shout out to Marty, manager Marty, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to learn a little bit more in depth of the boxing business, check him out, man. He's official, bro. Certified, no doubt. I would say Marty said it. All respect to WCS. That is pretty dope. Yeah, no doubt. Blunts. Shout out to Blunts on deck, man. Big Blunts in boxing on deck. Yeah, man, I ain't bullshitting, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bullshitting. It was cool. It was cool business, man. You know what I'm saying? It was cool business. Him and his people. Yeah. That's the way it's supposed to be. So, I just wanted to say this, like, wherever you heard about him not being who he say he is and not being a part of the managerial or the manager part of boxing, that's cap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dude is locked in. He is locked in. He is absolutely locked in, bro. So we need to acknowledge that. We need to pay attention that, when you hear this information out here, just do a little bit more in-depth research. Like a lot of these cats that's on here, they have IGs that you can reach out to them and communicate. Some will communicate, some won't. But in this case, man, we was able to link up. So, my boy Los came with me. You know what I'm saying? You know who Los is. I got to say he's one of the most certified dudes in America. I'm saying I got to make sure I cover the whole entire America. Like you heard the Supreme Court of America. I got to make sure I'm certified nigga in the world, goddammit. But shout out to a guy Los, man. You know what I'm saying? But I encourage y'all to go check him out. I ain't gonna cap, man. Check him out. He's very knowledgeable of boxing. And I had to do a live stream and put the pic up there, you know what I'm saying, and highlight manager Marty. You know what I'm saying? I had to highlight him and everything so people won't get it misconstrued that he actually know what the fuck he's talking about. Seriously. He actually knows what he's talking about. So all that nonsense you was hearing days ago about he wasn't licensed and he this, that, and the other. I know when it comes to boxing side of the house, he knows what he's talking about. He knows so much what he's talking about that I was taking notes. Real talk. And I was taking notes on certain things that I wanted to basically remediate myself for my own education. That's serious. That's real talk. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't, you know, it does nothing to me. I'll be real about it. I took some notes. It took me back to motherfucking college. Get the smoke on deck. What's good? I remember you, Marty, had a conversation on someone's channel. Maybe KO. Was it KO? I don't know who channel it was, man. I don't know who channel it was, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know who channel it was. I forgot who channel it was. But, you know, contrary to what people believed, this is not one of those lives. It's no smoke section. It's no hot grease session. You know what I'm saying? It's no the Reaper session, the headstone. Not today. Not today. But I just want to give a man a big shout out of knowing what the hell he's about, being certified and, you know, rolling the tape. You feel me? And actually knowing and having knowledge of what he speaks about on his channel. So if you listen and tune in to the small channel, just do me a favor. If you haven't subbed to his channel, pay attention to his live streams, because you can learn something. I know every live stream is not going to be about manager business. You know what I'm saying? Manager business. But still, he knows about boxing. So I would pay attention. And I know there's a lot of people that was challenging and that really never had an in-depth conversation. Well, you know, I was able to link up some of the information I had and listen to what he had to say and kind of, you know, expand on it and kind of expand how some of the business work with these fighters and how they sometimes are locked in the deals and how it may play out. Just say, for instance, what we just seen with BOK Prime, you know, and how certain areas that happen with, you know, certain fighters getting paid a certain amount of money and then happen to pay this amount of money to that person, this, that, and the other. I mean, you know, this is stuff I don't want to go in detail about, especially with Adrian Broner, with him leaving BOK Prime, when they say he was going to make millions and all that. And he ended up leaving because he said they couldn't fulfill their obligation, which is not more so BOK Prime, because they didn't have anything to do with those fighters falling out. They had nothing to do with it. More so the commission had something to do with Henry Lunding falling out. Ivan Redcatch had something to do with himself pulling out due to contractual issues. You know what I'm saying? And we already are briefed and know what happened with Junior on him pulling out the fight. So really BLK didn't have a hand in the fighters not being there. You know, like Adrian Broner wasn't trying to fight a top 15 fighter. First of all, he wanted to fight a fighter that was active, that had a bit of experience. Okay, this is a four-weight champion now. This is a four-weight champion, a dangerous four-weight champion. So he wanted some in the middle. You know what I'm saying? He wanted something that was average, just an average fighter to go in there and fight. So he didn't get that. So now he's out and potentially headed back across the street to PBC, dog. I can't even say he's heading back across the street because BOK Prime is almost like a bus station. We really don't know what they up to. They still on the move. So Adrian Broner might have just got off of his stop and caught an Uber back to the headquarters. You know what I'm saying? He might have just took an Uber right back to the PBC headquarters, and he had to do the damn secret knock and ask for forgiveness. I don't know. I'm just making light of the situation. You know what I'm saying? This is Rob is on deck. I see Rob in the building, man. I appreciate you keeping it 100. No, I'm not Marty. I like men working together. We all love boxing. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Shout out to Jay Reddy on deck. Yeah, man. Why wouldn't, you know, I got to keep it real from what I know. You feel me? So that's my suggestion to y'all. You know, I had to come on here and do a live and let it be known that he is legit when it comes to manager being licensed and his knowledge of the sport. And y'all shouldn't listen to the lies that's been spewed out there about what he don't know. Real talk. Real talk. I know he probably runs circles on a lot of people that's out here claiming they know the business side of it, but this dude actually knows what the hell he's talking about from experience. You know what I mean? So shout out to manager Marty. Let's kind of touch bases on some other boxing topics that can we come up with a resolution on some of these boxing topics. As I look on boxing scene, I have seen a lot of people conversing, debating on Jake Paul, Tommy Fury. Jake Paul was deducted a point. Tommy Fury was deducted a point. Jake Paul earned a knockdown, a flash knockdown off a jab. Either way you look at it, in an 8-round fight, I believe Tommy Fury did what he's supposed to do and put in the work, and that was that. Tommy Fury won the fight. But I did read Deontay Wilder felt that Jake Paul won the fight. Now, listen to Deontay Wilder say that, his perspective ringside, he might have been able to see some details that we didn't see. Because I'm going to be honest, I didn't see the entire fight. But he might have seen some details that I wasn't able to see back here. But he felt that Jake Paul won the fight. What I do understand, without no compunction, is that post-fight Jake Paul was saying that he was sick and he was hurting this. I mean, he had a suitcase of excuses, bro. It was so many excuses in that suitcase, he had to pay extra to check in that baggage. Seriously. He has so many freaking excuses, man. Jake, you say you made $30 million off the fight. I would have kept my mouth shut. You know why? Because if you were smart, Jake, you say you made 30. You made 30 million off Tommy Fury. That's even if you being truthful or not. He said he made 30 fucking million dollars, y'all. Jake Paul made 30 millions off that Saudi oil. 30 million? And we have shit going on YTC over BS. 30 million. 30 million. I would have said like this, Jake, play that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you plan on enacting your rematch clause, play that shit smooth. So you know what, Tommy Fury, man, he was better than I thought he was. I lost the fight fair and square. I'm coming back for the rematch though. I gotta get in the gym. You know, I gotta go back to the drawing board and come back even better and stronger and more technically sound. Because, you know, some certain things he was doing that was much more proficient than me. You know, just keep it on a lower level like he beat your ass so you can get more money in the rematch. But you up here saying, well, I was sick. MVP, you know, they're in the red. Most valued promotions in the red right now. I'm trying to get them back in the black. No, bro. Just take it on the chin. You lost. And get the rematch. If you are anywhere close to what you're saying, you got 30 mil off this fight, then that means the rematch should be even more. Right? So that means, let's just say you even it up. Is level across the board. 30 and 30. That's 60 mil that you earned fighting Tommy Fury, yo. 60 million fighting Tommy Fury? That is some damn good money. And some of you other fighters that's out there, man, you need to really get with Jake Paul. If this man is even, you know, I'm talking about a whisker. If this man is even a whisker close to 30 million being made fighting Tommy Fury, that is insane, bro. That is insane. Like, that's damn near close to what Wilder got for fighting Fury. I'm not sure of the numbers, but when Fury and Wilder fought, they got around, didn't they get paid over 15 million? 20 million, 25 million? I don't know it exactly, but you're talking about a guy without 10 professional fights, pay-per-view now, pay-per-view, 8-rounder, pay attention, 8-rounder, 8-rounder. The main event, 8-rounder. That's why I try to tell people, when you label these guys as prospects and everything, it's all about how you market yourself. You know what I'm saying? These fighters got to learn how to market themselves a bit different and get in a lane that's the HOV of boxing. Y'all need to learn how to get in the lane that's the HOV of boxing, so you can go faster than the others. So you can get to where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Because if Jake Paul made $30 million off a basketball dunk champion, first of all, a YouTuber, an NBA dunk champion, 2 mixed martial artists that was damn near retired, a mixed martial artist legend in Anderson Silva, a legend who's past his prime in his 40s. And then he comes in here and fight his first boxer who himself doesn't have an above average resume, period. You know what I'm saying? He has a mediocre resume. A former bodybuilder, y'all. Now, if anybody in the chat can tell me how much that Tommy Fury get, you know, I'm just asking for information. Anybody in the chat know how much Tommy Fury potentially was paid? Because if Tommy was paid $10 million, let's just say he was paid $10 million, that is a hell of a lot of money, shawty. I ain't gonna lie, that's a hell of a lot of money, bro. If they fight again, Tommy gonna knock him out. Hey, I want it to be a good fight. But see, the second time around, I'm trying to see if they're going to try to get a trilogy out of this shit. Because early on, the fight was sloppy, man. All that holding for nothing. Y'all ain't did shit. Stop holding. Just create space, reset, and then fire. You know, they was holding, and they haven't even really got into the fight yet. He gave excuses and then say no excuses. You ain't lying, Blunt. You know what I'm saying? You ain't lying. He gave excuses and then say, well, no excuses, though. No excuses. No, bro. You should have kept your mouth shut. I would have been like, you know, just what I said, man. It was a good fight. Better than what I thought. I'll be back for the rematch. Thank you. This dude up here talking about I lost and got $30 million. It was a close fight, but Tommy won clearly. Wilder is very bitter toward the Furies. He should be. He should be, man. I'm with Wilder on this. He should be bitter towards the Furies. He should. Why not? Why not be bitter? Just because he hugged the man don't mean all is fair. You know what I'm saying? In love and war. It doesn't mean that. All isn't fair in love and war. The Saudis paid a ton, and it was pay-per-view in the U.S. and U.K. Damn. It was pay-per-view in the U.S. and the U.K. That's big dog status right there. A ton of worldwide media. Jake was A-side and making $30 million is believable. Man, that's crazy as hell. Like, really, some of these other fighters like Deontay Wilder, I'm glad he's over there, you know what I'm saying, trying to get this money. If Deontay can get $30 million for fighting one of those names in the heavyweight division that we know, shit, that's solid payout, bro. I want to know what Tommy got paid. Because Tommy's record is just like any other fighter starting off. Like, you just have inflated opponents, ragu cans on your record. You know what I'm saying? Nothing special. But if you got paid more, like, you're not going to find a fighter over here that's signed to a promotion with Tommy's record getting paid $10 million, $15 million. So truth be told, man, it's pretty fascinating to hear that. Man, they need to get with somebody over there. Everybody need to be packing up their suitcases right freaking now, they backpacks, and goddamn going over there trying to get that oil, that liquid monetary, that green oil they have running through that motherfucker. You need to go over there in a hurry. You need to go in there in a hurry, man, and see where they making that money at. For real. If Tommy Fury was paid a reported $15 million, that is insane, man. I'm not mad at the money. I'm just saying it's boxers over here in Tommy Fury's position with that type of resume, and they're not even sniffing six figures yet. They're not even sniffing six figures. They probably won't even see some of these fighters if they even pick up a belt. They may not see 15 million in their career. So if it was 7 million, okay. If it was 7 million, that sounds about right that he would get 7 million. But how many fighters with his record over here is getting paid 7? Damn, that's some good money. Look, we may never see. No, I'll take that back. He's coming back for another 7 million. That's 14. You know what I'm saying? I think he's coming back for another 7. But I'm about to say we may never see Tommy Fury come back again. Hey, Blunts, he might goddamn go back to bodybuilding. Look, Tommy Fury may go back to bodybuilding, bro. I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I won a belt. I fit in me family now. I feel like I'm respected. You know what I'm saying? When we eat dinner, I feel like I can sit near the head of the table. I'm just like my big brother Tyson. Even though he's the best heavyweight of this era, he looks down to his left and he see little brother with that damn WBC, whatever belt it's called. Hey man, 7 million is even cool, bro. I saw 7 million and 25 million. Jesus Christ, that's some motherfucking money, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? That is some money right there. No wonder Wilder was over there. He just wanted to sniff. He's a free agent too. Wilder say, you know what? Forget. Well, one thing Wilder cannot say is WCS was putting out this info. That's one point that Wilder cannot say about me. When they were saying Wilder doesn't have to come to the sport because he made all that money, I say, man, that's gibberish, rubbish. Wilder's going to come back to the sport to make some more millions. And he's going to make even more money than he did before because he's proven he can go 3 motherfucking fights with the best heavyweight in the sport. He proved it. He's been proven the whole time, but look, he gave Ortiz 2. He gave Bermain Stavern 2. Why he had to give Bermain Stavern another one? Because Bermain went the distance. So he said, God damn it, you're the only one go the distance up this point, man. I need you back in the square, bro. Cause I work for the light company right now. I need you back in the square, Bermain. Bermain said, okay, man. When you say you work for the light company, what that mean? You'll find out. I work for the motherfucking light company now, dog. I have a new occupation. Man, I don't like the way that sound, Bronze Bomber. It seems like you're a little bit mad. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that energy. You gonna sign the contract or what? And the rest is what it is, dog. Man, Jake knocked out Tommy Fury. I don't know, that little flash shit he did. Look, I can't co-sign on that, Blunts, because I seen Jake land some overhand rights on Fury, and it didn't faze him. What he was dropped with was a no-look jab. I'm like, come on. Like, Fury was basically coming forward, and he ran into a jab and fell back, which You know what I'm saying? He might have thought he was under the squat rack or something. Didn't have his balance together. I don't fucking know. But that shit, it seemed fugazi to me for a minute. RDR fam, salute to you. It said, let's start. In this repeat or revenge for the name Marcellus Wilder versus Tommy Fury, it sells itself. I would like to see Marcellus in there with Tommy Fury. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Marcellus, man. A lot of people talk about Deontay, but me, once again, I always remember when Marcellus gave me an interview outside in Brooklyn, man, before they went in there and had the final presser. You know what I'm saying? And talked about his knockout loss. Shout out to Marcellus. Stand up dude, bro. Real talk. Always in shape. You know what I'm saying? Always in shape because, I have to do short interviews with Marcellus because, I can't stay there that long. I say, damn, I need to go and get in shape, man. I need to go get in shape. I need to do some abs. I need to go do something. But yeah, man, that'll be a good fight. That'll sell itself, man. We have Deontay Wilder, the main card, and then Marcellus somewhere on the undercard like that, over in Saudi, making that damn liquid money. Shit, goddamn, Marcellus may be able to run 6 figures, bro. You know what I'm saying? With Big Bro on the main card, hell yeah. No doubt about it. But we have to see how that works, man. Because right now, Jake Paul is going to be the one that next up in line to get that rematch. No doubt about it. But shout out to Marcellus, man. Fury got 1.6 million pounds and 35% of the pay-per-view according to the Metro Sport. Jesus, man. Look at that. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers, man. 1.6 million pounds, 35% of the pay-per-view. Damn, that's some good money. That's some good motherfucking money. To have a record with only, to have that contractual agreement and that amount of money being owed to you by fighting, that being the A side against someone like Tommy Fury is amazing. I'm not gonna hold you on that shit. God damn, that's some good money. That's some good money, dog. I don't know. Excuses help sell a rematch. Sell Paul not being at his best and will be back stronger in rematch, etc. I just didn't understand why he was just making excuses. Like, clearly was out of breath. He didn't train properly. Like, who's your strength and conditioning coach? Okay, you got to understand. Yeah, I know you Hollywood and you're doing a lot of things, but you was clearly fatigued. And you still fought. Jake Paul still fought. No doubt about it. He still fought, but he was fatigued. Tommy Fury looked in great condition. I'm not going to lie. For all that muscle mass he was carrying, he looked in great shape. Boxers need to be up in Saudi or Dubai and get all that oil money and grab the Arab bag while it's still there. Man, you ain't lying, bro. They need to be there ASAP. You can't take no bus over to Dubai now. You need to find somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? You need to find a Stork Express. You need to find one of them balloons that's floating around here from China. Jump on that motherfucker with your luggage as far as you can possibly go. You feel me? You need to find some type of air transit. Luggage department of Delta, United, American. I wouldn't suggest do Spirit or Frontier because your ass will be in the trees. You will not make it to your destination. You know what I'm saying? Shit. If you hanging down to the bottom, shit, I'm going to tell you, Spirit will lower the elevation to the damn top of the tree line and make sure they run you into the top of the tree. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You need to be on the first flight over to Dubai and get that money. Had he took the double or nothing, it would have been 14 mil. Now it's all good for banter, back and forth banter between the fighters, but all or nothing, man. You got to really have a nice paycheck for that. Like, real talk. Like, fighters can talk about investment and everything, but just giving away that money, nah, man. I'll be hurt. My stomach could be hurting forever. Retro Boxing Documentaries on deck. What's good? Big up to you, Ken Folks, WCS. Hey man, shout out to OG on Blood, man. I ain't gonna lie. I want to tell you some serious shit, bro. This is no fabricating or nothing to Blood. But I was watching. Oh man, I was watching that video that you was talking about. I'm not even gonna change the subject, man. I swear to God, my stomach haven't hurt that when he said his face was his face was taking a shit, dog. I tried to come up with some shit. I don't know if you had a comedian write some shit. I don't know who wrote your material, but he said that somebody has removed that mole several times and it came back, and then nothing you could do about it because your face is just taking a shit. Oh my God, dog. Like, man, oh man, I swear to God, man. Like some things you can't even open your eyes. It was so funny, dog. I just had to, you know, I watched that shit several times. I was like, damn, that shit was brutal. Saying, damn, you keep getting the motherfucking mole cut off. It keeps growing back because your face keeps taking a shit. Damn, Blood was on something, man. He was on his shit, bro. For real. For real. Christopher, what's good? So you talking about Manager Marty? Yeah, man. You know, manager's official, bro. For those of you that missed it, manager's official, dog. You know, we had lunch today, man. He's official business. He knows what the fuck he's talking about, no doubt. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is Rob. What's good? Yeah, man. Go check out that video over there, man. And if you got some little liquid in the house, some brown, you know, it don't matter. Some clear, some brown, whatever. Man, get a couple of shots going before you goddamn watch that shit, man. It's hilarious, man. I don't know who the fuck wrote that material. Well, I've never heard somebody's face taking a shit. God damn, you're a dirty motherfucker. If your face is taking a shit, you are a dirty motherfucker, dog. You are absolutely dirty, dusty, trifling. You know what I'm saying? That T word. You are absolutely trifling, dog. If your face is taking a shit, who comes up? Who's thinking that way, man? Damn, dog. Who is thinking like that? Your face is taking a shit, y'all. Oh my God. So, do you agree about the Terrence Crawford contract? What about it? Let me know what you're talking about, the Terrence Crawford contract. What are you talking about? Because I'm gonna be honest, I've been watching Flow Grappling, the BJJ freaking tournament that they have going on over there. I don't when it gets into these championship BJJ tournaments, I pay attention. I love the art, and I'm being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what you're talking about. So if you can pretty much elaborate, I would appreciate it. It's reported 7 million to 15 million. Man, that's damn good money, regardless. Yeah, that's real good cash for a prospect. That's real good cash for a prospect, shawty, for real. Come on, man, 7 million for a prospect? Jesus, man, that's damn good money. A lot of fans hated on this, but if it's on pay-per-view in America and Britain, that's big dog status. Yes, sir. Saudis put up a 30 million site fee. That's at 4 pay-per-views and sponsors. Wow, man. It made me want to, you know, take one last ditch effort, y'all, and go over to Saudi and find me a wife. I need to find me a wife that has any access to one of them oil reservoirs over there. You know what I'm saying? She can be butt ass ugly behind that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'll never come over this mug again. I say, baby, you are so beautiful. She say, oh, thank you. No one ever said that before. Because when I take off my veil, no, don't take it off. It's cool. I just love you the way you are. Don't worry about it. You're beautiful, baby. That oil is for real over there, bro. But unfortunately, man, everybody won't be able to benefit from this because they're locked into a promoter. So like someone said earlier in the chat, that these fighters need to be actually, trying to get this money. Like, just say, for instance, when Triller came over here, Triller was paying fighters pretty decent. It wasn't the oil money, but it was more than what you would get regularly. So they was overpaying the fighters to be on the card pretty damn good, to the point where it built traction. So there were some fighters that was able to benefit from it. And then Triller, kind of dipped off. Then we thought BOK Prime was going to be next up. And they just hit a roadblock like it was cool, man. Just hit a roadblock like it was cool. Support the channel and hit the like button. I appreciate you, Andrew. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, big dog. This had huge worldwide media. YouTube was full on live watches and mainstream media coverage. With that solid site feed, pay-per-view worldwide, is this a super fight? Man, it's crazy how they was able to set that up. The pay-per-view over there and the US. I mean, I paid for the fight, man. It was $49. I paid for the fight. I paid for all of my fights, man. I'm not a part of Stream Team 6. You know what I'm saying? I pay for my fights. So if they was generating that revenue over there and internal to the US, that's real good money. And you have to scratch your head a little bit and say, well, what's going on with everybody else? Like, y'all need to start doing business over there now. Cause look, I'm looking at the production part of it, right? I like what I was seeing, dog. Like, you had stars on deck. Man, the production was good. The lighting was good. Like, the shit was legit. And they got fucking paid. Man, somebody else you need to get some more fighters to put their money together. Man, y'all need to start doing business so you can get over there in Dubai and Saudi and get that damn liquid. Because they proven that it can be done. This shit can be done effectively. This shit can be done effectively, bro. I know some people over there ain't laughing no more, man. Marcellus can't beat Tommy, bro. Tommy has a bright future. They come from a whole bloodline of fighters. I look at it like this, Trap, since you are a Deontay Wilder naysayer, right? Some would say that Marcellus, who played football and was very good at it, they have a bloodline too. An athletic bloodline. You know what I'm saying? If Deontay Wilder was able to fast track the way he did, there's some type of, pedigree that's in there. It doesn't have to be boxing pedigree, but it can be just athletic pedigree, period. But I'm not going to go in detail about that, because we all know that Tommy Fury was a bodybuilder. We all know he beat Jake Paul, their Trap. Come on now. This dude was a bodybuilder. So what does pedigree have to do with it when you're lifting weights? Excuse me. I got to rack these 40s. Okay, cool. Excuse me. Can I get these 30s, please? Yeah. Can someone spot me? Yeah, I'm maxing out. Yeah, 135. Yeah. Come on, Trap. You're not being logical. If you want to look at family, yeah, John Fury was a fighter back in the day. We seen his videos. Tyson, and stuff like that. Okay, cool. Let's not act like Tommy is a world beater. And then you look at the Wilders, Deontay at the highest level, championship pinnacle. And then even Marcellus was, from what I hear, very talented in football. Now, of course, it hasn't translated into boxing, but you're talking about pedigree, DNA, genetics. Bro, you just hating that Trap. Trap just hating, man. He on this hating shit on a Monday, bro. These oil kings be giving out crazy checks. Yes, sir. I just want to go over there and trip and fall up on a check, man. I just want to take a trip. I got enough money to go over there. But when I get over there, man, I want to first, get with Deontay so I can get me that garb that he had, right? Throw WCS on there. Make sure the font is big enough for the haters to see. And then go over there and somehow fall into a check. Like if they have like Some I can be on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? Just put me on the undercard for about $500,000. I'm not asking too much, man. Give me $500,000 for a 4-rounder. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the commissioner passed me for my age. That's all I need. Give me about, half a mic. I'm not gonna say, give me a meal. That's too much, but half a mic, the 7. We're good. Trap Media, who said Marcelo can't box with Tommy? Tommy just went 8 rounds with Jake. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, Trap doesn't feel enlightenment from the Wilder camp. Like, if you look at, Marcellus Wilder IG, he stays in shape. Now, everything else, he's not going in there with a world beater in Tommy Fury. So therefore, it may be something in there somehow, some way, that matchup with Wilder being over there in Saudi on the main event or something like that, and he put his brother on the undercard. His brother's been on the undercard before, from what I understand. I was at that fight, I believe, when he fought Luis Ortiz. I think Marcellus was on the undercard, man. True Media, today, USA Boxing in the building. Man, that retro boxing documentary is hilarious as fuck. Man, I'm telling you, man, that shit was uncalled for, dog. He said, you've cut it off and it grew back. Just leave the shit alone because they say your face is taking shit. God damn, bro. I couldn't even freaking look at man, that shit was funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was some funny shit right there. If you got money or connected, you can get all the weed, whiskey, and strippers you want. Why you think all the big stars go up there for all the big events, not to mention the damn near unlimited cash? Are you kidding me? So all this time I thought ATL was where the unlimited stripper was, but they expensive as hell though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Saudi gets even more expensive. But the females, I don't know. I mean, they actually got some real ones over there. They got some real ones because I grew up in the stripper kingdom down here in the ATL in the South. For real, I grew up at the strip clubs, bro. That's part of my life I don't speak about, but yeah. Some of my classmates were strippers after they graduated. That's all the way, a hundo. You know what I'm saying? I was like, girl, what's up? What you up here doing? When I get these wings, man, I'm going here. I want about 2 or 3 lap dances. Okay, no problem. I give you VIP because we classmates. We used to be classmates, brother. I want to go over there, dog. They got them type of parties, shit. If you got them type of parties, I'm cool. If it's within my budget, of course. If it's within my budget, because, I don't have my house no more. Blood went all the way in. Yeah, he did. Man, that shit was hilarious, man. Not to mention all the other shit he was saying, but goddamn, that just don't make no sense. I'm not trying to be an instigator either. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to sit up here and defend no IO. After all the shit he done talked about me. Hell no, dude, you got to come back with this. You should have never said you was his OG or whatever that pissed him the fuck off. You should have left that shit alone, bro. I guess you was feeling yourself and forgot. You guys forgot Tommy said he is knocking Jake Paul out in the first 2 rounds. Well, you know how boxing talk go, man. You're talking about Roland Romero. Rolly said he was knocking Tank out in 1. And this was a guy that's facing a legitimate champion, y'all. This dude was facing a legitimate champion. 3 weight classes. And Rolly believed that he was going to go over there and knock out freaking Javante. And then a guy, his nemesis, a former nemesis of his, Ryan Garcia, that somehow they become best friends, he's saying he's going to knock out Tank in 2. It's just boxing banter, man. At the end of the day, it's very goofy, bro. I got more, but I'll leave them alone. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you. I'm not getting in it. All I know is I gotta watch that shit again, man. Man, that conversation was on Everything Boxing. Okay. Shout out to the one and only the Mac Mob on deck. Salute to you, Mac. One love, WCS Cook OG Cook. Shout out to the chat. No doubt in the building, man. Y'all definitely go check out the Mac Mob. Hit him up. Sub him up. You know what I'm saying? Sub him up. Support the channel. You feel me? I need to get some goddamn music like the Mac. Take me back to the DJ days when you actually used to listen to some good ass music. Damn, it was on deck, man. One love to the OGWCS band. Apostles are here to spread the good news. Gooch layeth the hands. Yeah, for sure, man. Salute to you, bro. In the building, man. Shout out to the Dudley boys. Grab the chairs, tables, and everything else, man, and sit back and eat that popcorn. Somebody getting slammed through them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Left IOTB head on a stick. Don't fuck with blood. Hey, if you want to call it on a stick, man, I think that shit was burning in the middle of the motherfucking fire pit, dog. That shit was burned. It ain't no damn put no head on that shit was goddamn in the middle of the damn fire pit, dog, like a marshmallow. That shit was burning on fire. He said, leave the shit alone, motherfucking your face is taking a shit. How in the fuck, dog? Your face take a shit and the caca dries up and form a mold. How can your face be taking a shit and the caca dries up, dog? How can the caca dry up? Oh my goodness, man. 9817, what's good? Salute to you. But I want them to go over there and get that money. That's unbelievable, man. Like, it's just too expensive to the average people. But for the ones who can go in there and boxing and get that money over there, get it while it's still flowing. And don't act like we haven't had bouts over there before. Like Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz fought over there and made very solid bags, man. So this is nothing new. It's just boxers who are going over there with the records and the experience getting paid what some of these prospects would never see until they got damn near 20 fights, man. 25, 30. That's all I'm saying. If Lisa Bell's in the house, Lisa, for some reason, I still can't see you. I tried to figure that shit out. I looked thoroughly through my block list, and your name isn't there unless you was under another name. So if you used to be under another name, just pop it in the chat because somehow you're blocked or something. I don't know what it is, but I can't see your comments. But shout out to Lisa Bells. The queen is on deck, man. The OG herself. You know what I'm saying? The OG Lisa Bells in the building. Coach Malachi Mac Mom, shout outs. And put them shout outs up there, man. Can the Baptist Church say amen? It's a documentary of their cousins fighting in street fights for years against this other family in Ireland. So I hear you, Trap. Let's pay attention. I hear you, Trap. It's a documentary out there of cousins, right? Their cousins fighting in the streets, fight for years against this other family. I understand, but you know what? Where I came from down here in ATL, we have documentaries too of families fighting other families in the streets. You know, it's for real. It's documentary all over the damn freaking Department of Corrections. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They document that shit. It's called Arrest. You know what I'm saying? There's people been fighting in the streets forever and a day, bro. There's been dudes out here fighting in the streets. I mean, come on. We was doing that in the South a long time ago, especially when racism was evident. Come on, man. We was fighting in the streets a long time ago. What were we supposed to do? Jump off for joy because they was fighting the same family over and over again? We was fighting different families down here, dog. We was knuckling up with different families. So we can't get no love here in the South, bro. Trap is just on one, man. He said the Furies have documentaries of fighting street fights. Man, it's cats fighting in the street to this day. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Trap. That line on how Mike got his weed was a joke, but a lot of vacationers want to know about the party scene over there before they go there for a vacation. I would feel comfortable going over there if I had, understanding, just like you said, Bruce. What the cost is gonna be, what the women look like. You know, it'll be great to see. But because I've been to I don't know how many places, you know what I'm saying, all over the world, and I've experienced some shit. You know what I'm saying? I experienced, and but I haven't experienced no Saudi Arabia though. You know what I'm saying? Haven't experienced Saudi Arabia. Haven't experienced Dubai. You know what I'm saying? Somebody blocked me on Coach page. Well, you have to get up with Coach with that. You know what I'm saying? You have to get up with Coach. Real talk. Magma, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm at home resting up. Yeah, definitely love some scrippers. Man, scrippers are, that medium that you keep relationship together, man. They're just entertainment. When everybody understands that them scrippers is entertainment, they're just entertainment, man. Like, really, you let your man out the house or whatever. Those of you that got to get permission, go get the entertainment, make sure he's within the budget, and then come to the crib. Now, if you go there and you try to start up a relationship with a script and she use you and you pay your mortgage on her, then you deserve to get kicked out the house. You know what I'm saying? You deserve shit. You know what I'm saying? You up here putting your mortgage on a female, and no, you can't do that, man. You can't put your mortgage on there. Tell me, hey man, we're gonna have to let the car insurance lapse. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to let it lapse. I don't have the payment. I don't have it. Why you don't have the payment? Diamond, man. That diamond was shining. Oh my God, man. Diamond is just Well, go find her ass, man, and see if she have an extra bed, an extra blow up mattress for you. Anthony Joshua got something like 78 a million. Man, that's crazy, man. I often reflect and say, damn, you make 78 a million. Of course, you got to pay taxes on there and stuff, but let's just say you make over 30 million to 50 million twice. What the motivational level is like, because we remember what Hagler said. It's tough getting out from those silk sheets. I believe it. I believe it is tough. That's why some of these kids, their kids never grew up to have the same motivation that they have, because they were sleeping on silk sheets at a younger age. They didn't know what the 200 thread count was. You know what I'm saying? They don't know Mac Mob. These kids is growing up when their parents already got money. They don't know what a 15 thread count is. They don't know about sleeping on sheets that feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like you sleeping on some tree bark, like it shit is really tearing up your skin. It's all rough and shit. No, they used to silk sheets, man. 100% silk. 100% silk. That shit is soft. Just the feeling alone put your ass to sleep. We see her and she got a wrench. So you should see her. What? That is crazy, man. How the fuck she can have a wrench and I can't see her? I have to figure that out. That's crazy, man. I don't know how that is, what that's about. We're laying hands, baptizing, and spreading the good news of boxing. Shout out to Major Key Boxer. What's good? What's good? Man, that's crazy, man. She has a wrench, but I can't see her. How is that possible though? How is that possible? I'm in the same situation as Lisa on Shaw's channel. Everybody but him can see me. It has to be something, man. I'm gonna figure it out though. It's called Born to Fight. Deontay Wilder's documentary is called To This Day, straight out there Tuscaloosa. You know what I'm saying? Straight off that Tuscaloosa. I only do Egyptian cotton. Man, I only sleep on 2,000 plus thread count. You know what I'm saying? Shit. What did I miss? I knew Manager Marty was a... No, man, Marty's cool, bro. You know, actually I was exposing that he knows what the hell he's talking about when it comes to managerial duties in boxing. He does. You know, I actually took down some notes, man. For me to write down some notes and shit, it has to be informative to me. And I think it was information that I actually could, you know, reread and understand certain things about boxing. For real, he's certified, bro. You know, so regardless of what you heard in recent days about he ain't this, he ain't that, no, he's certified, bro. He got it. I got shooters, coach. You know what I'm saying? Drop that Addy. Coach, what's good with you? Yeah, but that's one of the deals I thought was, you know, Jake Paul and Tommy Fury, they did really solid numbers and people was tuned in. I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn. We can't say the Fury name. Is it the Fury name? I don't think so. It was just a very strange dynamic, man. Like Tommy Fury, he pulled out of the fight. Then, you know, Tyrone Woodley was thrown in that motherfucker, and then he comes back. He gets the fight finally. He really has been the one sleeping on those silk sheets, getting out, picking up dumbbells and shit, bulking up, doing bodybuilding. You know, while Trap is over here talking about lineage. Dude was lifting weights, dog. You look at his physique and look at his older brother's physique, and that's why I tell you, you on some BS, man. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury is motherfucking shaped like larvae. You know what I'm saying? He's shaped like a vertical larvae with feet. Serious, man. He reminds me of what I be seeing near springtime, man, when them motherfuckers about to hatch into a butterfly or something. Man, come on, bro. Who do you know have love handles that big? Who? Love handles look like fender wells, man. Stop it. Great show today. Well, I couldn't see any of my chats. I was trying, then Al Heyman. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, but I have to figure out how someone can be seen as a wrench on your channel, but you cannot see them. I don't know. That's very interesting. I want to get your thoughts on your favorite fighter, those of you. Your favorite fighter by the name of Floyd Money Mayweather. I believe he fought in the O2 Arena where it was only the janitor and a couple of cockroaches and some flies that was up there, you know, chewing on a hot dog that the other janitor was eating on before he left. So how can Floyd fight in an arena with his stature? Do you think the gig has ran out and people are done, or it was just over there? Because Floyd still fought, man. Floyd still fought an exhibition. And really for Floyd, if he got his money, then it really doesn't matter how many people was in the arena. I don't know if he got paid, you know, $200,000. If he got paid anything close to like 10 million for fighting in an empty arena, that's wild. I just don't see them coming off that type of money over there. So if it's found out to be true that he fought for like 2 to 3 million, then something's going on with his personal finances. Something's going on with his personal finances, man. Because this dude is well into his 40s now, and he's still fighting away from home. Like he's not on PBC. He's doing this shit across the pond. I mean, what's going on here, man? Like, why don't you just stop, chill, and spend time with the family? You have enough material items to sell. Seriously, you can get rid of a lot of those vehicles, man, and pay off some bills. But who am I? Man, I ain't gonna tell Floyd what to do. He living a lifestyle that I wouldn't want, first of all. but I wouldn't mind being a part of. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind being a part of it, but I wouldn't want that lifestyle because he has to maintenance that lifestyle. He has to continue to make money. It's a residual income that you have to continue to maintain that lifestyle. Right now, if he's fighting exhibition with nobody in the arena, why? Why is he doing that shit? Did you see Christopher Lovejoy get stopped in the expedition? Dude looked like a haystack cow. Oh man, Lovejoy got stopped in an exhibition. How's that supposed to happen, bro? They say that's the goal. That is the one rule. Don't knock out your opponent in an exhibition. That's why they call it exhibition, bro. You have to maintain relationships to be a globetrotter. Wow. Dang. Yeah, shout out to Coach, man. Coach always putting on some good shows, man. Always. Y'all definitely check Coach out. He always putting on some good shows, man. Seriously. I mean, today was just another one of his shows, man. Coach be doing the damn thing over there. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I still want to salute Subriel Matias, you know what I'm saying, on his win over Ponce. And the fact that it went through an all-out war early on in the fight. It was a war of attrition, as they say. Matias came out on top. People can say what they want about Matias, but he's a tough out for anybody. Anybody who want to fuck with that dude. He's a bad dude, man. I wonder if Regis Prograis is willing to face somebody like Matias. Do Matias want to face Regis? You know what I'm saying? Now he has an actual title. He has an actual title. So we're looking at Josh Taylor, the WBO. We're looking at Matias at the IBF. We're looking at Alberto Puello, WBA. And of course, Regis Prograis in WBC. Now we want to see the unification. Is there any way we can work towards unification again? You know, we know Teofimo Lopez is attempting potentially to face Josh Taylor. Lopez Sr. Put out the declaration that the manifesto for Teo is to be undisputed by 2024. I find that highly impossible, and I don't think it's achievable. I'm not down my boy Teo. I don't think it's achievable with those names up there as champions. If Teofimo Lopez unified 140-pound junior welterweight division with the Matias, Prograis, man, come on. That's crazy, bro. You're actually sweeping an entire division. You're starting with Josh Taylor, and you're going through and sweeping up every belt that may be with a separate champion. Teo, man, he don't have to do anything else in life. I'm not saying he don't have to do anything else in boxing. I'm not saying it's achievable. I'm just saying if he even goes on that mission in 2023, I wish him all the best, man. I wish him all the best. That's just crazy. And I want to talk about Devin Haney and Lomachenko, but it just seems like this is not going anywhere. I don't want to talk about a fight that's just treading. It's just doing burnouts. You know what I'm saying? We seen the smoke. We heard it, man. Like, what's going on with that fight? What's going on? Why can't we get news that the fight has already been signed, man? And then not to mention, I forgot that Mayweather said he may have broken his hand. He may have broken his left hand in an exhibition fight now. No, that's your body telling you that you have fragile hands from fighting. You know what I'm saying? When you was active to now, you're still fighting with fragile hands, dog. Man, it makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. What do y'all think about Conor Ben now sending out those requests for Errol Spence Jr.? Do you find any traction to Conor Ben fighting Errol Spence Jr.? You You know what I'm saying? I mean, being that he was about to move up to a catch weight close to 160 middleweight, and then that we know that some of the welterweights are going to be moving up to 54, right? Would y'all want to see that fight? You know what I'm saying? Would y'all want to see that fight? Mr. Eggshell himself? Do you want to see? Are y'all going to give him credit for being cleared? Or are you going to look at it like, oh, they came to his aid and whitewashed the results and try to say, you know, he ate too many eggs trying to gain that muscle for a higher weight division. So the results came back, you know, with clomiphene. Are y'all going to give him the benefit of the doubt of honesty and truth and fairness that he was clean? Because, you know, him and Errol Spence has been trading bars back and forth, man. And Errol Spence took a jab right to the motherfucking solar plexus and was talking about him and his dad being somewhat the same when it come to peds. And of course, I didn't hear the outcry once again unless WCS speak on it. But Conor Ben kind of took some jabs. He was throwing some bottles at Errol Spence. He was pretty much calling out his substance abuse, him being a drinker. You know, I didn't see too much being said on that. I did not see too much being said on it. Shout out to Manager Marty, man. He's on deck. Salute to WCS. Thanks for the opportunity to break bread as men. Great time I'm talking about boxing. Salute to everyone in the chat. Shout out to Manager Marty. No doubt about it, man. Roll the tape. In case nobody didn't see early on, this is us. You know, we just had some chow, sat down, talked some boxing. You know, my boy Carlos, you know what I'm saying? Carlos Jackson, one of the most solid cats in America. You know what I'm saying? That's us having some chow, man, having some fine cuisine. You feel me? Right before the strippers came out, you know, with the lit candles. No, I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? But we did eat chow today. Real talk. So shout out to that brother, man. Did you see you were up in here? What up, blood? W says blood boxing, Coach Malachi. OG in the game that I'm listening to regular. I appreciate that, XO. I appreciate you looking at my channel as significant for the content and not the subscriber count. Because what you're telling me is that you're intelligent guy to understand that it's no way for us to provide analytics that each of these subscribers is producing some type of revenue. Period. But, you know, kudos to the one who's making them dollars. I would say, you know, I would tell the people what I make on a regular on YouTube, but I don't think that's even relevant. You know what I'm saying? I just encourage those to donate to the channel, support the channel. You know what I'm saying? It is hard work. Anybody and everybody will tell you that. I'm not pulling in no damn Saudi freaking numbers. You know, on the 20th of each month, I'm not sitting up here at the dealership. Hey, yeah, I'm just waiting right now. Hold up, man. Oh my God. Man, hold up. I'm about to get your 50 grand right now. Hold up. I'm just waiting for this shit to hit. Okay, cool, man. Go ahead and sign the papers, man. Get me the papers. I'm good. Yeah, that shit hit from YouTube. We good. No, that ain't it, man. That ain't it, dog. That ain't it. They gonna range your barbecue? For real, man. Send the Addy. Drop the Addy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Drop the Addy. But yeah, Floyd Mayweather, man, he's up here breaking hands in the exhibition. Somebody need to tell him, bro, chill, relax, man. Come on, why are you doing this? Why don't, you know, we look at trying to get Conor Ben back in the game. He's been cleared now. He's talking about suing the BBBOC. Do y'all think he has a clear chance of winning with the BBBOC, or should he leave him alone? What do you think? I'm not too much of a Conor Ben fan like that. But whoever he fights, man. Errol Spence may give this dude the time ago. I don't know. When it comes to Errol Spence, I want to hear him in there with one name and one name only. All this other shit that's going on, Spectrum coming out, and people running with the leak information. I don't see any damn movement with that. Like I heard Rick Glaser on Coach Malachi's show say they're never gonna fight. It don't make a difference if it came out. Come on. I look at it like this. Like, why would they leak information like that? Remember, on WCS, I tell you all the time how they puppetize the media. Why would they leak information like that? Why, man? Just give us a fucking date. Give us the month, date, and just leak the venue. That's it. Now we know 360, we're ready to go. Make the reservation. It's going to be at this venue, this month, this date. Get on the phone, make the reservations, dog. I know I haven't spoke on this fight, but Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, you know, you have mainstream outlets doing predictions, right? And believe it or not, the fight isn't too far down the road. Like, we are very, very close on the eve of transitioning into March. You understand? Like, this fight isn't too far away. And you're thinking of a atmosphere, Allegiant Stadium. You're talking about fighters. Just take a look at what we just talked about. We're talking about Jake Paul and Tommy Fury going over there without anywhere close to the presence, the audience, the attendance, as it's going to be in Allegiant Stadium. And they're getting paid crazy money. But now you have Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis, with the amount of fights that they have. And we don't even know how they're going to get paid. We don't know what they're going to get paid. We don't know if it's going to be in freaking food vouchers or freaking actual checks that they can go to the bank and cash, man. We don't know if they're going to provide them fruit baskets, you know what I'm saying, to equal up to a certain percentage of their purses. I don't know, man. But when you over there in them Saudi sands, them royal sands over there, people are getting paid. But how much is Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia getting paid? I don't know. But for them to be the first ones, right? I believe they're the first ones to fight in Allegiant Stadium, the first boxers since the stadium existence. They might be the first ones. So I look at it like this. I'm still going for Tank Davis, and I don't think Ryan Garcia is going to make it out the 6th round. I don't think he's making it out of the 6th round. I don't find his chin to be more durable than Rolly's. You know what I'm saying? His neck is longer than Rolly's. You know what I'm saying? Rolly, in my opinion, at the end of the day, is much stronger physically, you know, than Ryan Garcia, in my opinion. That doesn't mean he can box better than Ryan Garcia. I just think he's a more stronger individual. Why? Because he is a black belt in Judoka. In Judoka, it's a lot of clinching that goes on in that. And it does build your grip strength. It does build a certain areas of your body, you know, that you can benefit in roughhouse tactics, in boxing, whatever. But I truly believe that Tank is gonna stop this dude in under 6 rounds. I don't see Ryan Garcia getting up from a Tank Davis flush left hand. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it, man. Nothing tells me after seeing Luke Campbell, like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? This dude was just at 140, y'all. So they're going to fight at a catchweight of 136. If he's struggling to make 35, he's definitely had enough time to cut the weight. There seems to be no indication that he's struggling. All I'm saying, he was just his last 2 fights, right? Wasn't they at 140? So how is he supposed to go 12 rounds with Tank Davis? I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. And then moving on, man. You know, I got to give my blessings and salute and flowers to Badu Jack. Badu Jack, if you're listening, appreciate you. You one of the most stand-up guys I ran into, you know what I'm saying, as a boxer. I was glad that you fought your ass off in there against Makabu and picked up that belt. So you can one day, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be here, but you can one day get that Hall of Fame jacket, and you can be inducted in the Hall of Fame, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for Badu. Of anybody that was on that card, I was happy for Badu, bro. I was happy he was able to pick up a strap. I know Larry Wade used to be a strength and conditioning. I'm not sure if he still is, but he just was doing commentary duties over there. But man, I want to salute Badu. He's the good guy. Badu is one of the good guys, bro. I seen his fight with Jean Pascal. I thought he did enough to win, even though he started slow. I thought he did enough to win, bro. And they still gave it to the cheat himself, Jean Pascal. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. He popped dirty. I'm just wondering if he was clean with Badu. But if Larry Wade is still his strength and condition, shout out to Larry Wade, man. You know, shout out to him. He did an outstanding job commentating. Larry Wade, that's basically strength condition for a lot of fighters. Primarily, you know, the one that's coming up is Robeisy Romero. He said the weight is going to be why he loses. Yeah, if he's no, I mean, it's going to be partially blunts. I don't think the weight is going to be why he losing, because come on, man. They talking about this man putting on all this muscle. Like, we can't really put it on the weight. We can't predetermine the weight is going to be a significant issue with him getting his ass knocked clean out. It's going to be the weight of that dang punch. Pound per square inch. That's going to be the weight. For real, Bunch. That's going to be the weight. Pounds per square inch is going to be the motherfucking weight. Can he hold that weight on his chin? If his chin durable enough to hold that weight? When Javante last land that motherfucking goddamn, you know, that carjack. When he land that damn cinder block. You know what I'm saying? When he lands that kitchen sink on Ryan Garcia, does his chin have what it takes to stay on his feet? Is the neurological headquarters going to be able to stay lit, or else that shit going to go haywire and the lights going to go out? I don't know, man. That's why I praise Rolly. Rolly shit went out, and that shit started sparking, twitching. That's when you seen his left leg start to twitch. Gave him enough to, you know, regain consciousness, get back to his feet. You know, he was fucked up, but, you know, he made the count, and the referee called a fight. So give it up for Rolly, bro. Somebody on Twitter said Badu is a better three-way champion than Bud. You know, they always going to put Badu Jack in whatever. You know, you can't really compare that. You know what I'm saying? You can't compare that, because a lot of people criticizing Badu for being a late starter. You know, a lot of people is giving him criticism for Marcus, the way he fought Marcus Brown. But he showed heart. If you look at that fight, man, Tony Weeks is drenched in DNA. I don't even think the time between now and when he fought Marcus Brown, I don't think Tony Weeks ever got all that blood off him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he got all that blood off of him. But Badu Jack, man, showed mad heart, man. It's been too much talk about how big he's looking, but his fights don't go past 4 rounds on average. He fought for Tuna at 138. I'm telling y'all, late round knockout. Okay. So my question there, Blunts. What's that question I want to ask Blunts? What's that question? What is it? It's right on the tip of my tongue. You want to put some money on it? So we're gonna narrow it down. So late round stoppage. What are we talking about? Late round what? What are we talking about? What we betting? We want to do 50? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? I don't know. I don't want to sit up here and say, you know what, let's bet your gaming console, just so I can be petty and and go undisputed, and you're not going undisputed no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be petty like that, because I will come up with the thought process, Blunts. I will bet your gaming system, just so I don't even play the shit, just so I can have it on a damn live stream. Josh Taylor whooping my ass, goddammit. God damn. What combination I supposed to use? What we gonna do, man? Like, what's considered the late round? 9th? 8th, 9th? Or whatever? We can do something small, man, if you don't want to do anything serious, bro. $1, what's good, man? No, we can't give a 9 through. Fuck that. Dude. 9 through 11? What other spread you want? Hey, man, he gonna get knocked out late. Let's say 1 through 12. That's cool, 1 through 12? For 50? That's cool, guy? Come on, bro. You damn near. Man, come on, bro. We going a 3-round spread? Hell no. Pick one round, bro. If he ain't knocked out by that round, man, you got to come off that bet. You got to come off that money. Seriously. If I get it from the round before, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. So pick a round. From that round forward, if he lasts, it's yours. From that round back, if he don't, it's mine. This dude, you take 3 to 6. Man, I'm not taking no spread on Ryan Garcia, bro. You got to pick, Yeah, I got Ryan going to sleep by 6, but I asked what was your bet. You say he's going to get knocked out late. 6th round isn't a late stoppage. So you give me your round. You know what I'm saying? Have some cojones, Have some cojones, Blunts. You said late. Late to me is 10th, 11th, 12th. You know what I'm saying? 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Just pick one of them. Just pick one of them, shawty. Ain't so if he ain't knocked out by the 6, you pay me 50. No, you're going to take my bet, dog. Now you're trying to reverse psych. Man, come on, man. I'm not doing this for no 50. You see, if he don't get knocked out by 11th, I'll pay you 50. So therefore, if you're looking at it, 11th on, you pay me 50. But you want to once again throw a spread up there. 11th back. Even though you said knocked out by the 6. So we got now a gap in between that I'm not getting my money because you said out by the 6. So from the 6th through the 11th, nothing happens with the money. Only to if it makes it to the 11th on. Come on, man. You think I ain't seeing that shit? How about this? If it's late, you pay me. If it's early, man, what the? I'm done, bro. I'm done. This is crazy, dog. Yo, Big Blunt, if Tank is who we think he is, Ryan should be out by 6 or 7. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. But I want the bet though. I want a solid bet. You know what I'm saying? I want a solid bet. I don't want no spread shit, dog. Let me keep it moving. See, with boxing, man, all this shit is out here. Tommy Fury, bro. That's crazy, man. All this Tommy Fury talk, man. Carl Froch. So if anybody has Carl Froch's personal cell number, can you please tell him, don't do it, Froch? What are you doing, man? Stop trying to get another paycheck. They're not paying you well. Chill. You know what I'm saying? Chill. What y'all think about the situations going on with your the Charlos? Like, we barely even talking about Tony Harrison and Tim Tszyu. But in the interim, do you think that Jermell Charlo should even take a fight in the interim until Tim Tszyu and Tony Harrison is determined? Should he take a fight? Do you believe that Charlo is ever going to move up to 68? And he should. This would be the opportune time, or not? Because just think about it. If Charlo moves up to 68 and Benavidez goes in there and defeats Caleb Plant, I don't see Charlo taking that fight with Benavidez unless he's trying to cash out. And it'll be good for TV when it comes to the trash talking. Like, he said he was bigger than Bivol, right? So therefore, David Benavidez, in my opinion, if he was to fight at 175, he would be somewhat like Zerto. He would be bigger than Dimitri Bivol. So that would fit right around the nomenclature of what Jamal Charlo was talking about as far as, weight and everything. So that'd be a good opponent for him, man. Just face freaking David Benavidez, who's a big boy anyway. Anyway, he has some problems on the scales. Yeah, just face him, man. That should be your challenge right there. And the shit that we've been seeing and hearing about Caleb Plant and Benavidez, bro. Look, somebody has to go to sleep in this fight. Somebody has to go to sleep. Somebody has to go to the land of Nod. This is raw emotion from ways back that these guys have with one another. Somebody has to go to sleep, man. I mean, I'll be extremely shocked if nobody gets stopped. Like, something's wrong. They playing with us. Like, if neither one of these fighters gets stopped, something's wrong, because there's so much animosity. And we already know that Caleb Plant doesn't have an extreme, he don't have an extensive knockout percentage, but he did knock out Darrell. As in David Benavidez, his pressure, can he pressure Caleb Plant to the point where he's not caught with that combination? Because Caleb is going to, send that combination once again. He's going to do it once again. He's going to hook to the body up top and see can he stop David Benavidez and knock him down with one of the same combinations. Or if Caleb Plant's going to start breaking under pressure, we can say without a shadow of a doubt that the pressure that David Benavidez is going to apply to Caleb Plant may be the worst that we've seen. Like, I think he's going to take it overboard. I think his cardio better be on point. He better not overtrain. I just think this is going to be an all-out onslaught for David Benavidez to prove a point that he don't like Caleb. He's better than Caleb, and he's going to knock his ass out. We saw it in the press conference, y'all. It just seems like this man didn't have no freaking bearing. David Benavidez had no bearing, y'all. He was just full, all-out mad, upset. Like, man, he couldn't maintain his composure. He wanted to say, hey, you want to go outside? We can fight in the lobby. Like, come on, bro. You extremely upset. We have to see, man. I don't want to underestimate Caleb Plant. I don't want to underestimate him, man. I don't want to underestimate Caleb Plant. He's a good dude. I'm betting the over-under. I think Ron makes it to at least 9 to 10. All I want is one round, man. You bet the over. I bet the under. If it's under your round, you get the money. I get the money. If it's your round or over, you get the money. You just have to have, you got to have the cojones to go, man. Come on, man. Well, listen, I think Mel might move up Jared Hurd coming back this weekend. Curious to see if he's at 60 or 68. Yeah, shout out to Jay Hurd, man. Definitely he should have fought, or Charlo should have attempted to fight him when he was unified champion, at 54. I'm just surprised they never really got it in with all the disrespect that was going on. Yeah, no doubt, Cam. The land of Nod, that's what it is. He's a good dude, but it's bedtime, March 25th. You know what I'm saying? I have Benavidez stopping plant between rounds 9 and 11. Okay, rounds 9 and 11. So we got David Benavidez. We have Coach saying Benavidez is going to get the job done. I mean, he's going to be the much bigger fighter, but also we've seen bigger fighters get handled. We've seen Dimitri Bivol just put a whooping on Gilberto Ramirez. Good Lord. I feel bad for my guy, dog. I'll take round 8 for 100, please, Alex. So you think 8 to 12 is where you at with it. Anything 8 on up is where you at with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying he gets stopped before 8. That's the only way we take the bet. So you want to put 100 on that bet? We can put 100 on that bet. Ryan Garcia gets stopped before 8 rounds. It's my money. You know what I'm saying? If he gets stopped in the 8 to the 12, it's your money. We good on that bet? Don't be scared now. That's a light bet, man. I didn't bet your console system now. I didn't go there. Hey, man, while I'm at it, I want to give a big shout out to one of the fastest rising stars in the sport right now that you should pay attention to is Jahad Tucker. He's 9-0. Y'all should pay attention to this guy, man. He has a unique style, very fluent, and I'm just asking you to pay attention to him now because he's been shining. You know what I'm saying? Dance hall affiliate. Dude has incredible offense, defense, man. That package is crazy. You know what I'm saying? The way he's able to move in the ring. So I'm just putting it out there for those who may not know Jahad Tucker, man. He's one of the fastest rising sensational boxers there is. He missed weight his last fight, but he's scheduled to step back in the square in April on the Rubisa Ramirez card. And Isaac Dogbay. Rubisa Ramirez be facing Isaac Dogbay. Yeah, the same Isaac Dogbay who lost twice to Emmanuel Navarrete. Inu. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a hell of a fight, y'all. Ooh, this is going to be a hell of a freaking fight card, bro. It's going to be a hell of a fight card, man. This shit is going to be crazy. But Jahad Tucker has been fighting beneath the bright light since his debut. You know what I'm saying? Since his debut. So he's been in the gym, man, at that weight. You know, his higher weight, man, he even looks like he's filled out more. He looks stronger. His team has just been working on new things, new training regimes, new training formats. I remember his pops talking to me how they was having these tests done on Jahad to see if he was maximizing his physical strength at a certain weight. And they found out that he wasn't maximizing his overall ability at 147 because he was cutting weight. He was having strenuous weight cuts and he wasn't really performing at maximum capacity. So when they finally made the decision to move to 154, they ran the test once he got locked in and stuff like that. The test was a whole lot more positive. And him maximizing, you know, I'm not sure of all the damn the results that goes with this test, but it's this crazy test they hook these fighters up to. and they have to do some cardio and on the treadmill and stuff like that. But he's looking good in the gym, man. He's looking good in the gym. You know, he looked like he's wearing that weight well. I just want to see, like, Jihad's very, very young. So it's a huge possibility that he may run into his grown man strength now or the next 2 years, because he's still young. You're talking about a 19-year-old, you know, turning 20. Dude is still crazy young, and he can pick up his grown man strength sometime soon. So can you only imagine his tempo? You know what I'm saying? The pace that he sets, his engine, to basically add more power to that. You know what I'm saying? Add 2 exhausts to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's gonna be wild, man. If he can still maintain that gas tank that he has with that hand speed and be able to put that pressure on his opponents and still have that agility, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So on IG, man, his IG is Who is Jihad Tucker. Check him out, man. It's only a matter of time before he get his spot. Seriously, he's fighting Xander Zayas, man. Let me see. He's fighting a common opponent in Xander Zayas, I believe, or a stablemate of Xander Zayas, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been a former opponent. But yeah, he's fighting the common opponent, I believe, of Xander Zayas. Tall guy, strong, Russian, I believe. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that in April. So what I got to take, 7? I'm trying to push you down to 6. If he goes in round 7, what I'm gonna do? I don't got a console. I got a PC. We talking 2K minimum with PC consoles of 500. Man, you making it too much of a technicality, bro. You know what I'm saying? Next we're gonna be talking about shit. Hey man, you shop at Macy's. Man, you know what I'm saying? You shop at Best Buy, dog. I only had this shit, you know. Motherfuckers be trying to goddamn get retail value of shit. Nah, man. Man, this bet is way out the window, man. Dundada bet me a friendly 50 on that, fam. And Dundada was saying box over punch. I'm rocking with Plant. Okay. So Dundada is saying he's rocking with Plant. Oh, so you ain't confident then, huh? My initial prediction, I gotta see. They looking in camp. Oh, Dundada up here talking about he rocking with Plant. But hold on, man. This is what I'm looking at, man. Straight up. I got to get some more footage on Plant. Real talk. I got to wait for Fight Hype release the footage. Got the ES News, man. Hold on for a second before I get that bet. Nah, bro, we ain't locking it in on this chat tonight, man. Fuck that. Come on, Dundada. You got to lock that shit in, bro. That's an easy one. That's a win or lose. Who are you going for? That's a win or lose rather than this round that Blunt's trying to damn play games. You know what I'm saying? This Gucci, not Walmart. For real, man. But that's all I got, people, man. It's been like 2 hours. Big salute to everyone who pulled up, man. I got to bounce up out this camp, man. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for dropping in. I will be checking out y'all. That's going live this afternoon. Big shout out to the channels that's in the building. Yeah, Lisa Bells, man. I'm gonna try to see where you at. I gotta see why I'm not able to see you somehow, some way. But hit the like button, man. If you feel so. And like I said before, subscribe. If you subscribe, unsubscribe, and subscribe again. Because I need for you all to know how that feels so you can pass the word for others to do the same thing. Subscribe to the channel, man. It takes like 0.2 seconds, man. 0.1 second. Just boom, hit that motherfucker. Subscribe. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. God damn. I need to surpass 9.7 because for some people that's thinking very, very hard about this shit, it's stressing them the fuck out, dog. It's stressing them out, man. Every time they come over here, they gotta collect this data. I'm gonna say shit. You know, so many goddamn 30 people in his chat. You know, subtract that from 250. I seen that over there in so-and-so's chat right there. So he's behind right now 200 freaking viewers. And then with the subscriber count, he's had that for this amount of time right here. So per how long his channel has been active, vice the amount of subscribers, really, truth be told, he only got like 1,200 subs, to be honest. Shit, this nigga faking, man. Okay, 1,200 subs. This nigga faking, man. Let me do a thumbnail on this nigga. WCS exposed. Hey, man, y'all hold it down, man. I'm out.